Woo, Ryan, guess what? It's show number 100.
Hey, the meat glitter don't make that kitty quiver. I'm just saying. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out.
Yeah, Steve, let's see your wiener.
God bless.
There you go. When you take your shirt off, does it match your chest hair?
You okay, Ryan?
Yep.
You took a little too big of a gulp, didn't you? Got a little brave.
No, this one's, I mean. Yeah.
Well, Ryan, guess what? It's another Thursday night barbecue chat. Here comes my good friend, Emlyn Thomas.
Yes. That's my
all right.
one.
As you can all see, Steve is wearing his Shed hat, ready to go. Ryan, obviously unprepared.
Always prepared.
Ready to go. He's always Shed ready. All right, everybody. I am Steve Chris. I am I changed my description. I'm no longer with It's All About the Barbecue. I am one of the hosts of Thursday Night Barbecue Chat, and the man sitting next to me, just getting done from mopping the halls at the local junior high, and chairman of the board of Barbecue, Blackstone, and Beer Group.
Where do you come up with that? Like,
it's the T-shirt. I see the T-shirt, and I think of like a janitor type of person.
That's just
like, the T-shirt. I love the T-shirt. Every time you have it on and you show your little T-shirt, I'll even unbutton my top button to show that I am not wearing a T-shirt. And I know I'm a little goofy because
you button your polos up all the way. Like, I don't even know why we're having this discussion right now. It's terrible. It's a terrible idea, and I can't stand it. But you know what I can stand? Our amazing sponsors.
Melinda's Hot Sauce, bold heat and flavor. Boar's Night Out, championship level barbecue rubs. Blues Hog, legendary sweet heat barbecue sauce. Marble Ridge Farms, premium quality meats. Fat Cow Jerky, big flavor for serious snacking. And OG Bandits, bold rubs with barbecue attitude.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, where did you get that?
Well, Ryan, I have friends in high places.
Wow.
And my good friend Jonathan, who I order Melinda's from, you can find a complete selection of Melinda's food products at Wanamaker's at 1940 Ogden Avenue in Downers Grove. He was very upset that you really picked up on me on the last show about having an apron and that I didn't. So this week he sent me an apron so I could rub it in your face.
Wow.
Well, that's what happens. All right, Ryan, we got a big show. Let's get going. I know our superstar guests they're on Shed time, but we got a thing to start with. We are going to start with Mr. Emlyn Thomas. He is probably somewhere up in Wisconsin. He's going to bring us up to date. He is also with Operation Barbecue Relief, and he is going to bring us up to date. As I said that twice now in within 30 seconds.
Hey, you know what? I think Emlyn's going to bring us up to date.
He's going to bring us up to date, not just once, but twice. He's going to bring us up to date on many up-to-date items like where OBR is deployed. I am a big fan of OBR, as everybody knows. Emlyn, welcome to the show.
Thanks, guys. I just wanted to bring you up to date. Hammond was pulled over at a quick trip to at you. I'm headed home. We just concluded our deployment in Wisconsin. We were up in the Appleton, Minnesota, and Neenah areas. They got hit with a tornado Monday night. Fortunately or unfortunately for us, Andy Feast, our area coordinator for Wisconsin, has scheduled a national night out with the Calumet County Sheriff's Office. They do it a week before everybody else does. So we were actually on site in Wisconsin when the tornado hit, and the sheriff was there, the emergency management director, and they were both like, we feel kind of guilty because we're serving food here, and there are people that are north that need help, and we came to a little understanding that any excess food we had, we would send up, and we took some food we had from that and headed north and fed their emergency operations team spinning up right as the storm was finishing. And then we were boots on the ground on Tuesday, less than 24 hours after the tornado hit, serving lunch. We did 900 meals for lunch, and then we've done 1,600 meals the last 2 days. Thursday, the community is back up. They're on their feet. They don't need it anymore, so pack up and head home. next one. Since Windy City Smokeout ended with July 12th, Operation Barbecue Relief is deployed to, you might want to write this down. We've been to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. We've been to Olmsted, Minnesota. We've been to Southeast Missouri. And Colorado for the wildfires. Texas, we've deployed to, and we are currently in West Virginia right now. And to, 7 points last.
Well, Emlyn, I just need to tell you that you're overloading the one cell tower that Wisconsin has because you're kind of flipping in and out. You're kind of all. Your video is great, but your voice is not as charming as it usually is. It's kind of cutting
now.
I don't know. Kind of talk a little bit and see. Not that it matters, but
better now. Are you hearing me better? I'm
a little bit.
I'm 4 bars. I should be good for it.
Yeah. So you're in the force. We've done a lot of things in those last couple of weeks since Windy City. Then.
Yeah, 7 deployments in the last 18 days. We've been activated. Some of them have been short, but they're certainly important. And when somebody is, when your family of 4 is out of food and you don't have anywhere to go and you have no power, it's a case of, geez, I don't care if they're doing 4 meals or 40 meals or 40,000 meals. They just want to get fed and they want to know that there's somebody that showed up that said, hey, we care enough to cook you a hot meal.
I totally agree with you. And then, like I said, no disaster is bigger than the other if you're a person that's affected by it. And
and this one we just finished, Wisconsin, really, really cool to see the response we got. Steve Iannarone reached out to Tim Shop and some other folks and posted in some barbecue groups. And we have had 50 new volunteers register in the last 4 days.
Well, that's awesome. Steve Iannarone's a rock star, isn't he?
Yeah, just rocked it. And we had Scott Nardi and Jessica were there today helping out. Had Jay Kleber was there yesterday. We've just had a bunch of folks that have just, called their boss and said, I need to take off tomorrow. I need to help my neighbors. So it's been great.
Excellent.
That's awesome.
Excellent. So how many total meals do you think you did through the whole rigmarole?
We did over 4,000 meals. I don't have the final count in front of me because we were splitting it up, but I know we did over 4,000 for the last 3 days.
That's not bad. That's a good.
No, and it was quick and it was needed. And now the community, there's been a really good response. We've had a lot of people that donated to us products. Just people driving by saying, hey, do you need ice? Like going to Quick Trip and grabbing ice or going to the Piggly Wiggly and grabbing us some extra hot dog buns. It's been awesome with that and people with cash donations on site. But like last night, I had a hard time. We had about 100 extra meals that one of the churches didn't need. So I was sent it to police and fire. And you know this, Steve, it's usually not hard to get a fireman to eat when you drop off some barbecue.
Right.
But I had a hard time giving it away because they're like, we have so much food. So many restaurants have gotten up to speed. So many food trucks have stuff off. So it was time for us to close up shop today. We want to be a good neighbor. We don't want to be a nuisance. And I think we accomplished that. We got there quick. We fed some people and it was good. It was a really good deployment.
We got Grill and Light in here said in Oxford, there was a 90-year-old lady that thanked us for her first hot meal in 10 days.
Yeah.
She had been living off of PB&J.
It's a humbling. And I think there is something emotional about the temperature of the food. When you start talking about comfort food, barbecue comes to mind. Sure, pizzas and cheeseburgers and whatnot, but the fact that we're able to give them a hot meal and maybe for even 3 to 5 minutes of their day, they can say there's a little bit of normalcy in my life. When we're down in West Virginia right now, we're in a Walmart parking lot serving, and Walmart has showers for people and laundry for people. So they can go in, they can get a hot meal, they can get their clothes clean, they can take a shower themselves. It's not normal, but it's a little taste of normal again for people. And I think that's really important when people are going through and they all want to explain it to us like, you don't understand. It's like, no, we do. Many of us have been through this, and we've been through this from an OBR standpoint. It's not our first rodeo. We've done a few tornadoes, unfortunately.
Yeah. And tornadoes are usually quicker little. Usually, I take that back because I know when OBR started in Joplin, it was a different tornado, but they're all different. But tornadoes sometimes are usually a little quicker deployments because they get back together. Good.
It's a
But Ryan, put up the obr.org donation thingamabobber so that we can get people.
Yeah, and if you want to know more about OBR, they can go to obr.org. We are a 501c3 charity. We've just redone this year our website, so there's a lot of great videos, and you can really get a flavor for who we are and what we are. And as Steve alluded to, we started in 2011 with Joplin, which was the 6th fastest tornado, but it was the deadliest by far that's ever occurred in America. In fact, if you add the fatalities from number 2 and number 3, they don't even come close to Joplin. And it was 8 barbecue pit masters from 9 different states. Stan Hayes and Will Cleaver called their friends. They came in, they started cooking in a parking lot. If you've ever met Stan, big-hearted guy, terrible at math, and they thought, a couple of days we'll serve a couple of thousand meals, and after 8 days we had served over 110,000 meals, and that was the birth of a charity because they saw a need. And since then we've grown. 5 years it took to get to 1 million meals. 6 years after that we crossed 10 million meals. During Helene and Milton, we did in 34 days. We were in 4 different states, 7 different locations. We did 1.3 million meals. We're now over 13 million meals total.
Yeah. So everybody, like I said, no disaster is any bigger than the other, but I know that we are heading into September. September is usually the heat of hurricane season, so there probably are going to be some big disasters. Hopefully not. But if you can, get to operationbarbecuerelief.org, make a donation. And Emlyn, you're a really important person. You got a lot of little letters there after your name. I didn't realize you were all those little things.
I am good at taking a test with the number 2.
Well, anyway, so get to operationbarbecuerelief.org, make a donation, but even better, sign up to be a volunteer. It is a great life-changing experience. I can tell you because I am one and I enjoy it. Ryan's chickened out a bunch of times, but he will eventually.
I'm signed up. It's just I don't have the luxury to get off work as easy as you do, Steve.
We're going to get Ryan in a red T-shirt sooner or later.
No, I'm definitely going to be in a red T-shirt sooner than later. But
just remember the shirts run a little small, so he's probably going to be in like a 2XXX.
It's like a barbecue medium.
Barbecue
medium. Yeah. No.
All right, Emlyn, I'll let you get back to your way home. Thank you again, Operation Barbecue Relief. Again, get to operationbarbecuerelief.org. We do a lot of great stuff, a lot of mass feeding. And we can get there quickly. We can do this stuff, but we can't do it without the help of 1, our volunteers, and 2, the donations from everybody else to make that possible. So, Emlyn, thank you. Congratulations. Great job to everybody, all the volunteers for taking time out and doing all that stuff and feeding the people up in Appleton, and a continued hope to all the people doing. I believe it's flooding down in West Virginia, I believe is right. What it is. So
coming to the end of that one too. So that's good news.
Yeah, that is good. All right.
It'll be a useless plug, Steve will tell me, but if you want to come and talk to Emlyn, as long as everything still goes on, he will be at the griddle battle on September 12th.
12th.
Yes. So
I've heard Emlyn speak many times. It's very exciting.
Stay safe, gents. Thank you so much.
All right.
Sir.
See you, Emlyn. All right, Ryan. I don't know what's going on down there in the old green room. There's people coming. There's people going. There's people coming and there's people going. I don't even know who's on this show today.
We got nope, they're not there. Nope, they're not there.
Trying. Well, they're there with audio. They're here with audio. Oh. So anyway. Nope, there they are. Oh, they were there. There they are. There they are. Okay. Anyway, we'll get them. We'll get them up there. Anyway, so today was supposed to be Big Hobbs was supposed to be our guest. He had a emergency that he had to attend to. So I reached out as I saw a post the other day about some exciting events coming up at the Shed. And Ryan, it's the Shed's birthday. So I thought, I'll reach out to Miss Brooke and say, hey, any chance you guys want to suffer through another hour on Thursday Night Barbecue Chat and talk about the events that are coming up? And she begrudgingly said yes. So let's bring, and then she said, well, hey, we're going to bring a bunch of our friends. I didn't realize it was a lot of their friends. So that's even better. So Ryan, let's bring on the Shed Barbecue and Blues Joint, Mr. Brad Orrison, Brooke
Oh,
Lewis.
look at that! Look at that!
Yay! Hey, where are
Right.
you guys? Are you at the? That's not the usual backdrop you got there. That is a little very patriotic going on back there.
Yeah. So same room, Brad and Kiki having 5 children and Bobby and I having 2 children. We
Yeah.
borrow our parents' house. As y'all
Yeah.
know, every time we do anything after school hours,
Mainly because they
it's
have
quiet.
all the refrigerators are stocked.
That's it.
There's some food on
There's
the
wine.
up, and look, they got some kind of show
Yes.
on. But
So-
yeah, this is normally what we look at.
Is that?
This while we're filming? So
Yeah.
it's pretty wild.
So our dad was in the Navy, and of course, our grandparents were in. Well, you can see, right? All of the tributes to our grandfathers here.
Yeah.
My dad, of course. So it's pretty neat. But usually we're on the other wall when we
I mean,
talk to you
if
guys.
I could spin the table, I would spin the table, but right now we have chicken livers and gizzards that we're dipping in gravy.
we are in the South.
Cold beer and wine, and I feel like we spin the. Nah, we can't do that.
I like that. They're actually dining tonight. To dine together.
We got to get you guys closer.
Nah,
actually-
they had fun the last time where they just whoever was talking just kind of moved over and.
Yeah.
But now they get to do that because we have another group of guests. We're going to have Ryan and Kim from Spaceman Knives. They are going to be in. They are one of the sponsors. If I
They
am
are
correct.
in. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at how nice and
They're all nice
cozy they are.
together.
And this will probably be like, well, Ryan's had a lot of people. I've never had this many people. Well, no, we get one more, and then it looks like we have a surprise guest in here that I didn't know it was coming, and it is the man. He's been a guest on this show before, Mr. Jamie Cooley.
Jamie Cooley.
How are you?
And the crowd
All right.
goes wild. Got it. Jamie, do you need your glasses to see the screen?
No, I just look more intelligent with them. Kind of like the Clark Kent Superman thing.
Okay. All right. I like it.
All right,
There you go, Ryan.
There it is. Now we're back.
where do we want to start? You know what? This is when everybody's the most excited. Brooke,
Oh, I wish
Let's-
I had glasses. Hey, everybody.
let's talk about while everybody's still on here, we got tons of people watching, millions and millions, the millions and millions of the Rocks fans. Bring us down what's happening at the Shed in the great month of August.
Okay, so this is very exciting. The Shed knows how to throw a party and a barbecue competition.
Right.
So next weekend, August 7th and 8th, is our Spaceman Knives. We're going to space, 2nd annual Rib Rumble. It's a Rib Cook-Off Association competition that we throw with Jamie and his beautiful wife, Emily. We've got Spaceman Knives this year, and we are ready to rock and roll. The trophies, if you
Oh,
looked at our Instagram or Facebook today, the Shed BBQ's Instagram or Facebook, there's a little sneak peek at the trophies, and they are absolutely phenomenal. Live Fire and Smoke Show has produced those trophies, and let me tell you something. I'm more. I mean, there's $8,500. So we're giving
Look, y'all,
out cash.
she is
The trophies.
screaming in my ear right now. Can y'all hear that?
You're not tell about
Really,
the trophies.
like, you're this close, all right? And look, I mean, this is super exciting.
Yes. Yes.
And the trophies are badass. We saw the Spaceman Knives Grand Champion trophy today. I don't know if we're gonna release that yet because somebody's gonna have to earn it. And that's what's cool about the Rib Rumble at the Shed is you got to show up. It's gonna be hot, could be raining, but to be the best, you got to beat the best. And we're gonna do it next weekend. I've got the stage set.
Yeah, we're going to space.
Yes.
Do you have a lot of space junk, Brad? I mean, you got a little special space junk that you keep in the.
Yep. Yeah, we generally have a magnet for space junk, mainly junk. And now with Spaceman Knives, they're keeping. I mean, you got to watch out for it because if the space junk comes at you, it's going to be sharp as hell. Gonna cut you open.
I will say with Ryan being here, I sent a message out to Michelle Strickland or Michelle's Blackstone and said, "Hey, we got a special guest." So she's here and says, "My space fam."
Hey, we love the Stricklands.
And then Charlie's over on Instagram, and he wants to know, will there be an exclusive Spaceman knife for this event?
Unfortunately, not for this one, other than we'll have something special for the Grand Champion and the Reserve Grand Champion. There'll be something special.
Yes.
That could be an idea for next year of you have to be at the event to buy this knife.
We have them with us.
And
champions, though, I'm saying a one-off just for.
Oh,
like what
we do for Catalina Island.
Yeah, so we've done that for the Catalina Beach Barbecue and Brew Fest for the last couple of years. We've done a special edition knife just for them. Been really well supported. When we have enough time, we can pull it off. So if we can be planning ahead for next year, we will make that happen.
Well, and I mean, look, there's only a certain amount of knives available for trophies, but there'll be a bunch for sale on site. And look, you come in second place for either category in the Rib Rumble. Second place, I mean, it's kind of the first loser, but I'll bet we could maybe get Ryan and Kim to, maybe make a custom knife for second place. Somebody's got to lose.
Why is Jamie cringing when Brad's talking? I don't understand
He knows
the first loser. I think that's kind of his spot. It's that second place. Oh, Kim says be quiet.
Here's the thing. I mean, you can go to a comp and play it safe and try to hope you get a walk, or you can go first or worst and just leave it all on the line and know you did your best. And if you still get kicked between the legs, it just wasn't your day.
Yeah.
So I mean, it can be anybody's day at anybody's time, and the Shed's it's a good place to win more. You've earned it. You've earned it.
Yeah.
So we have 25 teams signed up. We all know that we have lots of friends who like to roll in on Thursday or Friday and sign up last minute. But, registration, so we'll have more teams than that, of course, and registration's open. So really, and also judging, with the Rib Cook-Off Association, and also we have a BCA competition coming up in September. The judges don't have to be certified. So we're reaching out to people who are just foodies that love food and appreciate competitive food sport to come judge. And so anybody that hears this or of a friend who loves food and you're listening, definitely have them go to our sign up at Rib Cook-Off Association website and sign up to judge. Come and eat amazing food for free all day long. There's 2 rib categories, wing category. Of course, we have Kids Queue. What's great about the Kids Queue for the Rib Rumble is it's free, and that was Jamie's idea. We always have a Kids Queue. And Jamie, when we did the Rib Rumble last year, he's like, Jamie and Emily, they said, hey, make the Kids Queue free. We're still going to do a cash payout. We're still going to have trophies, but just free entry. And Brad was like, let's make it hot dogs. Let's make it just, you can do anything. It's so versatile. It's fun. It's not too intimidating of a protein. And so last year, our Kids Queue was just, we had so many children show up and have such a good time. So bring the whole, we've got plenty of room, 30 acres of shed. Y'all know that. You've all been there.
Brooke, I'm glad you brought up the kids.
All of us except Ryan.
But Ryan,
I just want to get to La Porca Nostra. He said, what a crew on tonight. Always have a good bunch of guests on. This is the greatest show nobody watches. It's always got the greatest guests.
Hey, can I,
Still Chain Barbecue says if you ain't first, you're last, and then he also says, "Amen." Just go out and have a blast doing it. So that's about it. Just gotta have fun.
And
I
it's
also wanted to mention Brooke was talking about the kids' QB and free entry. Kirk Mauser with Fat Boy Hickman's and has teamed up with Robert Perkins with P&L, and they're going to donate extra cash money to the kids' prizes. So there will be added money from them, and they've been big supporters in the past of the kids' queue and all. I just want thank you, just let them know.
It's awesome.
the kids can definitely, Boys Night Out has done a bunch of stuff for the kids, and that's what we need is kids that know how to use a knife and know how to feed their family. So kids queue is a big thing about the Rib Rumble, and so I'm loving it.
So
We'd love to have 50 kids.
What is the BCA? Because I don't know if I'm being very ignorant to that, but I don't know what that is.
Hey, before you get to that, Ryan, I'm going to mute you guys real quick and just see if we can get rid of the audio feedback and see if it's you guys. But I'm just trying to mute it out. So
it might be Brooke and I.
No, we had Ryan and Kim they were doing that earlier.
Ryan, if you guys just unmute yourself, if you want to say something, then just mute again, just to cancel it out. Sorry. It's Steve's fault. I blame Steve.
Sorry.
So
dude, he's a spaceman. He's in outer freaking space. There's going to be a little delay. Come on.
Ryan and Kim, talk to us about what you think about the Rib Rumble.
Well, now we have to unmute so we can talk. With Brian and Steve for a minute. No, we're super excited about this. We were telling somebody the story the other day when Jamie texted me. He's like, "Hey, can me and Brad call you guys real quick?" And I looked at Kim and I was like, "I don't know what this is going to be, but whatever it is, it's going to be a blast. So let's just see what they got to say." And when you asked us to be a part of this, we were super excited about it. We can't wait to come out. It'll be our second time out at the Shed. What do you got to say?
I'm excited. I love it. I'm jealous that someone else gets to judge because I'm a KCBS and Live Fire Cooking Association judge. So
I told her if we're the title sponsor, she probably shouldn't judge.
Right. So now I'm like, man, I got to get down to the Shed to judge something.
Right.
Well, just come back for the BCA in September and
Go.
judge these. Because for the Rib Cook-Off Association, y'all are going to be with us on the stage and running around and having a good time and networking and socializing. And again, I know we've told you this, but we thank you 1,000 times for coming in with just such an amazing product. And you two, Ryan and Kim, are so much fun. We had a blast with y'all at the Showdown in January. Thank you for coming in as the title sponsor this year for the Rib Rumble. Thank you, Jamie, for lining that up, and Emily. I mean, all the stars are aligning for a really, really fun, energy-packed, which the Shed's known for being energy-packed, but synergy, all the things are just aligning for next weekend. So right now, we just got to keep encouraging people, not only competitors, but judges, to keep signing up and spreading the word. It's going to be great.
Brad's also him and his sons have also put in some new camp spots also.
Yes.
So
Ooh, at the Cozy Old Rosie?
If you're thinking about it, it'd be time to book it.
Yeah, it is. We've got so far we've only got a couple sites left there in the campground, and the difference between having a site at the Cozy Rosie for the Rib Rumble is that it's 50 amp power, water, sewer. You can bring a camper, or you can bring a nothing, but you have
public showers.
You've got like water. You've got things. But we put in 9 new sites. We got the rocks in today. Now we got to spread them out. But this is going to be a rock and Rib Rumble, and I'm excited about it. Awesome welcome party on Friday night.
Yes.
We always have a band. The Bayou should be awesome. Everybody's asked about weather. It's like, man, what's the weather like? I'm like, well, number one, it's hot. And it's weird, but, it could rain. But if it rains, it means that it's 75. And that might be better than 115.
Yes.
I'm just saying it's definitely, but we're going to have plenty of beer, plenty of barbecue.
That's right.
Plenty of blues.
You guys have beer there? I did not know that.
Ryan, because you have not been there. You're the only person
I'm just gonna. Should I just kick myself out of the show right now?
who has not been
I
there.
don't,
And
I don't think I got a single beer last time I was there, or maybe I did.
How could you not? You didn't drink out of the beer I mean, they had like two beer trailers.
Yeah.
He was probably in his
Does beer out of the beer trailer count? I didn't think that counted.
That didn't count. That was not.
Count.
There was
That's the only place I had it was the beer trailer.
He didn't have a single beer. He always had two.
Right.
You gotta keep it together. But I want to get caught up here real quick. We got Robert Irwin in here, says good evening, and Jody Harris says, hey everyone.
There we are. Our RCA queen, Miss Jody, is in the house. Love it. We I will tell you, last year, Brad and I, we've been in the Shed team, we've been competing for years and years, but there's so many new sanctioning bodies that have popped up over the years. We have our Showdown, which we adore working with the SCA. And then last year was our first year, obviously, to work with RCA. And Miss Jody and her team, sister, they came in and just, it was so smooth. I don't knock on wood, everybody. She's probably like, knock on wood.
Yeah.
But just, and very similar to the SCA with Brett and Ken, just so beautifully smooth, right? There's a lot of preliminary work that happens before everybody gets on site. But when you have the judges that are happy, the table captains that are happy, the cooks, the registration side of it, everything running smooth, it makes such a huge difference. There's only so much we can do on our end as the host. So when you have these representatives like Jody and Ken and Brett and the guys from the BCA, which we'll be with in September, come in and just such a smooth transition into the judging side of it and the scoring and calculating and the logistics of that. That's a lot. It's a lot to handle. And so we love Jody. It was just so great last year.
It's perfect that I can get her comment. She says she inserts her bow.
True.
And Girl Light says the Shed is never going to lose the party. Daddy on the patio says, hey guys, and yes, Greg, Ryan, you really need to go down there. I know.
Ryan, you're missing out a whole
Damn.
The team was amazing. Hashtag cooks for cooks. And real quick, we're at our halfway point real quick, so I gotta thank our other sponsors real quick. So here we go.
Fat Boy Hickman's Barbecue. Backyard barbecue done right. Steak Ager. Next level dry aged steak at home. Spitfire Grills. Built for serious fire. P&L Steaks Grilling Supply Company. Gear for the grill life. Smoking Woods. Real wood flavor for real barbecue.
There we go.
And Smoky Woods, Ryan. And Smoky Woods.
Smoky Woods. My monotone advertisement voice.
Well, P&L and Fat Boy Hickman are also sponsors of this show as well. So thank you for them for doing that, as well as the Kids Queue and all that other stuff. So excelente. Well, I mean, should we take the time at like halfway mark and sing happy birthday to the Shed? When is the Shed officially like 25?
Well, here's the story behind that.
August the 3rd.
I say the 1st. He says the 3rd. Our parents say somewhere around the 5th or the 6th. It was 25 years ago. I was 19. Yep. Brad was 24. We opened it together on a shoestring budget without the shoestring. So our memories aren't as great as they should be, probably.
Thank you to Spaceman Knives. Appreciate that.
So we just celebrate in the month of August. We did have a big celebration in July because one of our favorite bands who's played at the Shed, Grayson Caps, legendary. We had him booked for 2 nights. So we went ahead and created our whole 25th anniversary around that. And then we'll celebrate again when everybody gets to the Shed next weekend on the 7th and 8th will be our official 25th anniversary week. So lots to look forward to.
And if my mom was here, she has a different August date. My dad has a different date. If we called my brother, he's got a different one.
We'll just party all of them.
Yeah.
But our original sign out front before we opened said "honk if you're hungry," and we put that barbecue smoke out on the highway. And man, there's that sign hadn't been there in about 23 years, but
They still honk.
people still honk if you're hungry, and we're proud to be here around for 25 years and still doing fun stuff. You know, we're putting in campsites, you know, we're moving forward, and we're gonna have a badass rib rumble.
I'm ready for the rib rumble. I would, you know what? Now I'm thinking, Ryan, I may have to. Trisha doesn't know it yet, but I think we're going to have to start planning 2 trips to the shed, one in January and one in August. I want to go to this. They're putting in extra campsites, for crying out loud. Because if no one's been to the Cozy Rosie, you're missing out. Because the Cozy Rosie is, I think, one of the best places that I've ever stayed in my whole life. And I mean, I didn't even get one of the good cabins with a bathroom. I just got a regular cabin with the outhouse. But I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's amazing. It's a fun place.
Here's the thing. It's not only the campsites that he's put in, they're waterfront campsites. I mean, whereas, you know, that's in and itself very nice. So
you're right on the bayou. Yeah.
I mean, yes.
I mean, it's not like Catalina Island, like.
Well, I mean, it's pretty close. It's pretty close.
I mean, we've done a lot of camping. We really have to worry about bears where we camp, not so much alligators, but, you know, we're down, whatever.
It could be Catalina. It just depends on how long you're at the saloon. And then it could be anything. When you stumble out, it could be anything you think it is.
I've been there.
Not if you only have one beer.
Huh?
Ryan, you wouldn't know. You haven't been there.
Yeah, you haven't known, right? I love Ryan. Now you don't even have to. You're surrounded by shedness. I don't have to just mention it every week. You're surrounded by it. Yeah, hey! That's always the best part of the show is when Ryan takes himself out of the show.
Come back. There he is.
You'll get there one day, Ryan.
He came back.
We got another guest down here.
Who is it?
Oh,
Bobby T.
What's up? How are you? How's it going?
the grand champion of barbecue bros.
There he is. Hey, see, Bobby, you made it. You didn't even have to schedule your own show. You're in here.
The master of Q. Cheers to you, Bobby T.
You guys are having some fun on here. I couldn't wait to jump in.
This is every Thursday.
I love it.
This is every Thursday. You were almost on. I'm Steve. Tongue reached out to you to come on.
Whoever's talking, I can't hear you for some reason.
Uh-oh. What did you do to me, Ryan? Did you mute me? Can everybody else hear me?
I could mute you.
I can hear everybody else.
You can hear it. It's always you, Steve. I don't get what it is. Bobby, why don't you try to back out and come back in, and let's see if that'll fix it.
I can't hear.
All right, you got it.
Jeez, Brooke, how many people did you invite tonight? It's going to be like a rolling all-star show.
Ryan and Kim,
All the kids.
I would do sign language with my arthritis. It looks like I'm stuttering.
Brooke muted herself. What are they? Now they don't want to talk.
I was trying to give Mike time to Bob.
I wanted to hear Bobby T.
Where'd
He'll be back in. Where he's
Here he comes.
I'm going to get him back up here, but Ryan and Kim, Charlie says we're definitely making plans to hang out and cook more with the followers this year. If Catalina is out next year, perhaps the shed is where it could be.
100%.
Yeah, but
All right, let's see here.
Wow, look, we got a full screen, Ryan.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's
Can you hear him now, Bobby?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now, Bobby? Can you hear me, Bobby?
I can hear you now.
I'm so sorry. I know it was probably better when you couldn't hear him.
I can't hear anything.
Hey, let's do this. Let's do this again. Congratulations, Bobby T. Here we
Thank
go.
you. Cheers.
So
Appreciate
what's
you
up?
guys.
Tell us everything. We're so excited. We're excited to see your face. We've been watching you. Everybody did such a good job on the show, and you
Yeah.
conquered all. And it's got to feel phenomenal, and you deserve it. You kicked.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. It was I went through every emotion every single day. We filmed for 3 weeks, 12-hour filming days every day. And it was every time, I wasn't the person sent home, I was thankful and had a couple of cocktails and went to dinner.
Bobby T, though, they were thinking about sending your ass home a couple of times. I saw that.
Yeah, they were. But I held on.
Yeah.
What is that Jamie doing? Jamie's like in, out. He's moving us all around.
Jamie,
I don't know. I hear you.
He's crazy. Here he comes back again, Jamie. He's out of control today. He keeps spinning up like this.
I couldn't hear anything earlier.
I feel like I can hear certain people and not others.
Now I
There's
can
a
hear
lot.
Bob.
There's a lot of us here, and Ryan
There's a
keeps
lot going
shuffling
on.
us around.
It is a lot
Dizzy.
going on.
I can hear
It
Brad.
really is. Everybody
Now
got-
everybody's all
Yeah,
shuffled. We just had everybody's
shuffle.
position memorized, and now Brad and Brooke are in the middle, and then Ryan and Kim now are
It's
off
like
to the
watching
side.
Brady Bunch on acid.
Now I don't know if I can hear Brad and Brooke.
I wonder if I can take Brad and Brooke and shake him enough if
No, I
Brad
can't
can
hear
end
Brad
up in
and Brooke.
Jamie's camera.
I can hear everybody else. What the hell's going on here?
You can't. Bobby, you there? Bobby T. Bobby T. Cannot hear
No,
us.
I don't.
No.
You can't hear.
Whoever, just relay your question through someone I could hear.
So
Oh.
He said
This is why it's the greatest show that nobody watches. Nobody can
Can't
hear
hear
us.
anybody.
nobody can hear anybody.
I
Can't
can
answer
hear.
any questions if nobody can hear each other.
I know. I could hear you.
He just can't hear. No,
Bobby T can't hear us.
no, he can't hear
Want me to
us.
try to back out again?
Ask Bobby T when
Hold on.
is he gonna be at the Rib Rumble? What day is he arriving?
What
I
day
can
are
see
you
everybody,
arriving
says
at
I'm
the
on
Rib
show. Everything's
Rib
good.
Rumble?
Celebrity guest.
Brad wants to know, Bobby, when you're going to be at the main show, the Rib Rumble. When is it all going down?
Well, I got to say this. I'm looking so
Holy, I can
forward
hear
to my
'em.
first time at the Shed and my first time at the Rib Rumble. I cannot wait to get down there. I'm getting in my truck on Wednesday morning. I'm going to drive about 13 hours, and that'll put me about 3.5 hours away on Thursday morning. So I'll be there around lunchtime on Thursday, and I'll be there through Sunday. I just can't friggin' wait. I'm so excited.
That's the way I go. I get there Thursday, and we were supposed. I hate to tell you a little secret. Ocean Springs is absolutely amazing. We were supposed to be there for all that stuff for the Food Sport Pro League. I was all excited to get there early, and then Trisha and I spent the whole day walking around Ocean Springs.
Oh,
And then by the
really?
time we looked up, it was like 4 or 5 o'clock, and then I'm like, she's like, "Oh, weren't we supposed to go to the Shed?" And I said, "I think we missed it all, but let's go anyway."
It's just one of the areas of the country I haven't been to yet. I'm so excited. I got an Airbnb with a couple of guys, and I'm just super excited to be down there.
I don't feel so bad about not making it to the Shed because Bobby hasn't even been to the
I hear
Shed.
a lot of people. I see a lot of hand gestures. I can't hear anybody.
Can't hear.
Can you hear Ryan? Can you hear Ryan over there?
No,
Yeah,
you're the only person I can
Here's
hear.
the thing.
That's Ryan. That's the best show ever. I'm the only person he can hear.
Best show ever.
Anyways,
I'm
so
gonna try to back out and come back in again.
Hey, can you hear us now? Anybody?
Yeah, I can hear.
Oh my
Yeah, we
God.
can we all hear each other? It's
I can
Bobby.
hear the Shed people fine. Can anybody hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you, right?
except when you're muted.
Ryan keeps muting us, not this guy.
I
I
don't
keep
think
doing it
we're
too, but
Is that other Ryan? Hey, how cool is it that Bobby T is going to be here?
There's two kinds of people: those that's been fed to the Shed, and those that wish they had.
How about now, Bobby? This is like
I
the
can
best
hear
show.
everybody.
Whether
I
or
can
not
hear
Bobby,
everybody now.
Bobby can hear us or not.
I can hear everybody now.
all right. Even
And I also want to say just out loud, Bobby T, the
I want to do
king,
sign
the
language, but with
master,
my gout, it looks like Mel Tillis.
has been filming with Food Network and had every camera right in his face. So
That's
this
awesome,
is the
man.
most the most redneck show he's been on in a minute. All right. And that's the reason why we love you, Bobby T.
I love it. Hey, I'm a redneck
Unbelievable.
from Pennsylvania. I mean, I grew up in the woods, deer hunting and fishing, and that's just who I am. So I love it.
Well, we're excited to host you down here at the shed, man, for the
Can't
Rib
wait.
Rumble.
So
Super
excited.
stoked about your win. You know, you put on a show. It's great TV. And you came out the winner. I mean, you kicked some major ass, dude.
There were,
And you've been doing it. You've been doing it for a long time, you know.
yeah, I've been in the game a long time.
So excited to have you down here and watch some of these other pit masters, you know, just really go at it. We're looking probably about 85 teams,
Awesome.
and it's cool to have you part of the game.
I don't have to taste 85 ribs, do I?
No,
Yes, absolutely.
No, can't be done.
No.
You're making me sick. Would you stop moving everybody around?
I'm trying to get everybody back in the original order so you don't get confused.
Jamie's out of control. He just keeps flipping in and out and in and out.
Yeah, he just got his medical marijuana card.
I couldn't hear anything a while ago, and I felt like
I'm excited about everything. I can't wait to see the kids queue. I'm excited about that. I love my daughter and her friends got into kids queue when they were 7 years old, and they won like out of the 6 years they did it. They were like 5-time grand champions. It was so cool to see.
Nice.
So it's so nice to get kids into it, and I got a lot of kids reaching out to me, and it's so exciting.
That is super. I'm glad you said that because that's a big, huge part of. Oh, Jamie's gone.
It's like tripping watching Jamie's thing. It's like he's going up on the sides and not going like back of his. What are you doing, Jamie?
It's like the Brady Bunch on mushrooms. I don't know. I'm just my
Brady Bunch on mushrooms.
You guys
I think Jamie's just hanging on for the ride right now. He's just hanging on.
I'm good.
But so Bobby T, listen.
Water.
I'm glad you mentioned the kids queue because we talked about it earlier before you came on, and it's a very special thing for I feel like everybody in the barbecue community, like every competition that we go to or we host, we're competing in, we're judging in. That's always that always becomes a topic, right, of conversation. Is the kids and the next generation and getting them off of devices and out of the house and learning essentials in life to cook, but also learning that competitive edge that's gonna grow with them in other avenues of their life. So it's huge for Brad and I, being that both, you know, he and Kiki have 5 boys. That's crazy to think about. That's why it's crazy.
First day of school.
Yeah, and then Bobby and I have, you know, 2 children, and they compete also. All of our children compete, but it's so neat to have them and watch them out there doing that. And so whenever you're at the shed and all of our, you know, friends and family and guest judges of all the competitions that we host at the shed, we always encourage everybody to go to the kids queue areas. The Rib Rumble, they're allowed to cook. Well, really all of them, they're allowed to cook in their parents' space if they want to. And then we'll have a community space at the main stage if they want to cook there by the saloon. And so it's really neat. And I'll tell you, for years, you know, at the Showdown, Chris Lilly and Tuffy and Meat Church and Still Cracker and all of the Jess Pryles and all of our friends that have come to the Showdown, we all, even Brad and I, gravitate to
the kids queue.
And we all are there to just watch and mentor and help where we can without interfering too much, but just to kind of just give some encouragement. So I'm so glad you brought that up because that's really special in our family as well as yours and everybody's in the barbecue community.
Absolutely. And, you know, your kids are probably, you know, still pretty young, but mine are about to be 21 and about to be 26.
Man, you're old.
I know.
Bobby T.
I know. I get it.
He got started early.
So, you know,
our oldest is 26 out of our 5 boys. Does that make us old too? Because
we have 3 grandkids.
I've got a 29.
So the kids go through this thing where you teach them barbecue, they learn, they get all excited, they win trophies, And then they get to my kids' age, and then they start criticizing your barbecue, and they're like, "Oh, I could do that way better."
Yeah.
Mine's 13, and he already criticizes my barbecue, the one that likes to cook. Of course, he just made focaccia bread just a few minutes ago here, so I don't know what he's doing in there now. But we can't get him to compete in the kids' queue, so maybe this next year we'll be able to get him fired up for it.
There you go.
Bobby, maybe it's a shout out to the kids. It's a free entry at the Rib Rumble. They're doing hot dogs, so you can do anything hot dog.
That's awesome.
It's a free entry. I would love to see more kids signed up than adults, and it's more power out there.
Added money.
Everybody says, it's just cooking a hot dog's easy. Well, it's not. And for these kids just to be around the grill and Bobby T having you there, helping mentor and all of us there to really bring that to the next level. Let's make that the shout out. Let's try to get 100 kids to the Rib Rumble. I mean, we got a week.
Let's go, kids. How many you got now? How many you got?
Well, we're gonna have
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, Mississippi, hell, we can find, they're everywhere.
Like mosquitoes.
We usually, like I say, usually have 30, 40 kids.
Depending on the comp.
The most we've had is like 37.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite part about it. And the hot dog thing, it is crazy, but you can do anything with the hot dog.
That's the thing. You talk about the bun, you talk about the toppings, you talk about the style. There's different style hot dogs, right?
Yeah.
One of my favorite is the Coney Island, like with the chili and the spicy mustard and the onions. That's fantastic. A buttered grilled bun, man.
I could.
Somebody just like handing it to you, like shaking, like here it is.
Yeah. Brooke, do you guys still need teams for the Rib Rumble? I mean, you still looking for teams, or are you guys?
No, it is wide open. So Rib Rumble is wide open. Registration is wide open. RibCookoffAssociation.com, and you click on the shed. Go to that website. It's all over all of our social media. If you go to our Facebook, our Instagram, the links in the bio. Or you could just go to Rib Cook-Off Association. But absolutely, we are looking for more teams for the shed. Our full capacity is 250. So we have plenty of room. We're on 30 acres. The more the merrier. And we always encourage people every time we have a competition to bring the family. Bring the in-laws, bring the outlaws, even if they're not going to compete. Bring them to hang out at the shed because there's so much to do, not only at the shed, but in on the Mississippi Gulf Coast in Ocean Springs. Our town, our city has been voted one of the top 10 small towns, coastal towns in the country for years by just about every major publication, from Southern Living to Better Homes and Gardens, Forbes. It's our town is phenomenal. And we try to tell people it's a coastal secret, but everybody's figuring it out. And then you hop over the bridge and you've got 16 multi-million-dollar casinos. It's like a mini Vegas on the water.
That's where Jamie Cooley.
That's where
Jamie Cooley is.
It's
so
really
anyhow, I do know some people.
That's
amazing. If y'all need them. No, to add to Brooke's point, with the increased casinos,
going back in,
and hotels and such, as far as a beach destination, you're not going to pay those high prices for a room that you would pay in Pensacola or Orange Beach or whatever. There's such a competitive market where we're at on the Mississippi Gulf Coast that it helps keep the prices affordable. So that's something for people to consider, because some of them hear beach destination and it scares them. But if you look, it's very economical to come and visit our Gulf Coast, and it's a great place. It's wonderful people, great food. We'll treat you so many ways. You gotta like one of them. It's home, and I love it. I can't say nothing more positive about it. So anyway.
Jody says get signed up. We got Jacob Kennedy says I plan on coming. Going to be a good time.
Nice.
And it's really, excuse me, the really important on if you're gonna show up to this thing and you have a barbecue trailer and you want full power and water and everything, you gotta call the Cozy Rosie. Like, we probably got a dozen sites right now that are left. They're gonna fill up quick, and it's one of the, if not, you're gonna be in the bayou by the gators in the parking lot, and we're gonna have one of the most epic parking lot parties ever. But if you bougie, you need to, some water and power.
We do have a lot of people that, for the showdown, we've had upwards of 200, 220 teams. And a lot of people prefer to just be in the parking lot and have fun. And they have their own generator. They have their own source of everything. But like Brad's saying, if you've got an RV and you want to be spoiled and you want guaranteed 30 amp or 50 amp and water, call the Cozy Rosie. Go ahead and book your spot. There's probably about 12 left. But don't make that deter your thoughts about coming, because everybody that's also in the parking lot in our primitive areas, they're beautiful. And that's some of the most fun is being up close and tight next to the restaurant. And, so then you have all the vibes of the barbecue and blues joint, which the Shed is known for. And of course, we've got music Friday and Saturday. Friday night are welcome parties. We always have fun at the welcome party. We try to feed everybody, drink everybody, and we'll have live music. And then, of course, after the awards on Saturday, we always have a band as well. And it's just really about family reunion, just laid back, fun, while everybody's trying to kick everybody's ass. Which is barbecue, which is food sport.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So Brad, I got a question for you, because there was a very sad day in May that I saw you did a post on, and I'm glad everybody worked out okay as you were coming back from Memphis in May. But I was very sad that all your pimp suits got burned up, because that really hit me right here, because I can't remember how many podcasts you've been on that we've talked about the pimp suits. And then when I saw that they were in that truck, and I was just like, oh no. Have you replaced any?
It was a sad day. It was a sad day. It was I always had these, extravagant suits, and everybody says, oh, these pimp suits, because I've always said it's a pimp suit.
Yeah.
And but I met this man named Big Joe Turner at the Shed BBQ 25 years ago, and he walked in and he had this badass suit on, and his wife, Miss Hazel, British lady, just walked in. She's like, well, I don't eat barbecue, so next time I show up, you're gonna have to fry me fish. I was like, we don't even have to fit a fryer. We did 10 years without a fryer at the Shed. And I said, but yes, ma'am. And Big Joe Turner ended up being the bass player for BB King.
Oh,
and I asked him, and I fried fish, or Brooke and I, every time Miss Hazel would call, we would fry these damn fish
We would
for
go into
her.
panic mode.
And she called, but he was there. And anyway, I asked him one day, I said, how do you get a pimp suit like that? I said, where do I buy one of those? I want to buy one. I got my money right. I want to buy one of those suits. And he said, well, you can't buy a pimp suit. I said, what do you mean? He said, you can't buy a pimp suit. A pimp has to buy you your first pimp suit. And I said, who bought you your first pimp suit? And he said, BB King.
wow.
Nice.
And I said, so are you gonna? And he said, why don't you meet me on Tuesday? And Big Joe Turner brought me to the suit store, and he bought me my first pimp suit.
That's
Right?
interesting.
And over the years, once you get your first pimp suit, you can buy as many as you want, every color they make. Right?
So, how long have you officially been a pimp?
I've been a pimp the 22 years.
Wow.
He's been pimping since pimping's been pimping.
And everybody
It's
knows
official.
pimping ain't
It's
easy.
official. And I bought other indoctrinated pimps, lots of people suits. But yeah, my first replacement suit. All right, after the truck burned to the ground and my pimp suits were in there. Well, my first pimp suit that came in the mail that I haven't worn in public yet, but it came from Sweet Smoke Q, Ronnie K and Jim Elser and their brother and their sister, and they bought me one of the most badass purple pimp suits that anybody has ever seen, including the shoes, the shirt, the tie, and I'm gonna break it out for the Rib Rumble.
Oh, that's worth going just for that.
It is
huge.
I'm breaking it out. So I don't have a hat yet, but I have a feeling this one will do just fine.
Whoa, I'm gonna wait for the highlights for that. Yeah, that'd be worth the weekend right there, just to see the unveiling of the suit. Are you gonna do like a little Ric Flair music as they like come in a robe and then take it off? And
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Bobby T's got he knows how like the backstage works for the Food Network right now. So I'm gonna ask him, maybe get some pointers, what kind of I'm looking a little red in the face if I need anything. Shave this old beard or something.
There you go.
so, Bobby, how long did you have to keep that a secret that you were the super winner?
2 months.
We started filming on October 4th. We finished on October 21st.
Holy cow!
So I had to keep it for, October, November, December, January, February, March.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God! How did you do that? I know Brad couldn't do it. How could you do it? How could you keep a secret that long?
Hey, just remember, I was doing this shit when y'all were fucking teenagers.
Well, not me, Brad, but maybe.
You don't.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Don't get drunk in front of anybody.
That was funny. Yeah.
That's probably the youngest one here.
Tell everybody.
Huh?
No, I'm the oldest one here. I'm older than all y'all.
I'm old.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably between me. I'd say it's between me and Jamie. I would say. I don't even know.
I'm double nickels.
Oh, we're the same. I'll go in November. In November, I'll be 56.
Yeah.
I'll be 56 in November 11th.
Damn,
we're like kindred birthday spirits. I'm November 14th.
Holy shit.
That's weird.
I'm November 19th.
You're November 19th? Well, I can honestly tell you, I tell this story all the time because all my siblings are all in like November and December. So you know what that means. And everybody else here who has a birthday in November, you are a Valentine's Day baby, which means, so my dad, I asked my dad, it's like, Dad, it's like all my brothers and sisters. I said, we only have, we're all November and December. What the heck's going on? He says, well, your mom only let me have sex once a year. And it was on Valentine's Day. And I'd kept a souvenir every time. So that was
What did I just walk into?
So I haven't.
Right, Brooke. Like, I don't even know where this show's going anymore.
Brooke's the youngest, apparently. Yeah.
So am I the oldest?
No.
Well, yeah, no, yes, because you turn 56 3 days before I do.
God damn it. Oh, sorry.
Right. Hey, you know what? I'm just happy to be not the
53,
oldest.
man.
Am I the youngest? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, you're way young. How old are you?
43. 44. I'm 44.
44.
I thought I was 43, and I went and got I lost my ID and went and got a new ID, and the lady goes, how does it feel to be 44? And I was like, I'm not. And she's like, yes, you are. And that was right before we flew out to teach the class with Prairie Fresh at City Barbecue. And I was like,
So
I
Bobby
guess I
T might
am.
be the
I
oldest.
guess I am.
Bobby T, you're the oldest.
You win.
Yeah, I know. Everywhere I go.
Yeah, I'm 50.
I was the oldest on. I was the oldest on the brawl too.
And the you're also the master of Q.
That's true.
Right.
I'm just saying,
Master.
that one's not going to go away, man. You earned it.
Thank you.
You earned it, dude. And so glad to have you at the Rib Rumble this weekend.
Cannot wait. Cannot wait.
Are there any other surprise guests coming to the Rib Rumble that we could try and
Well,
sneak out of here?
we thought about inviting some other people, but honestly, I mean, he's pretty much, the king of Q right now, man. He's the master of Q.
He's the king of the barbecue.
I want to see a bunch of kids show up for this kids Q.
Yes.
So that's what I would love to see is 60 kids, battling out hot dog we've got the hot dogs. You can bring whatever hot dogs you want. But we've got plenty available if
Oh wait, you don't have to make the hot dogs from scratch?
Well, I saw that. I saw that episode. Yeah. Yeah, dude. That was next level right there.
Yeah, that was.
Just
That'd be crazy. I'd like to see a kid make their own hot dog. I think that would be that'd be intense.
That would be intense.
That'd be wild. I mean, if all of us had to do a contest where we made our own hot dogs, it would be intense.
It would be intense. I agree with you 100%.
I'm already
300.
what Biden agent? What are we gonna do here? What? Yeah, most fire, all the things. Well, listen, y'all, the trophies. Not only are we giving out cash, and thank you again, Ryan and Kim with Spaceman knives, but these trophies are just bad.
Ryan, find a video of that, will you? It's on their Instagram.
It's really the only way to explain them. I mean, they're custom. They're one of a kind. You're not going to get another one. They did a 1st through 10th place trophy. Wow. Kids Q 1st through 5th place. I mean, that's all hand done. I mean, it's Cotton Gin, it's Tribal Fire, it's Game Changer. They all collectively together have Live Fire and Smoke Show. They just got done filming. I talked to them today. Matt was traveling to another spot, but they just got done filming their first official YouTube channel show. And so a lot of those guys that they just shot with are also coming to the Rib Rumble because they've been talking it up. Aaron, of course, with Tribal Fire will be there. Matt's unable to be there. Unfortunately, he's been to the Shed so many times and he's a true Shed head, but he's super sad he had another engagement. But just the Live Fire and Smoke Show coming together and what they're doing is pretty phenomenal. But to sponsor and create, that's a lot of trophies, 1st through 10th. Hand done with Spaceman knives and
we got the astronauts on them.
And I mean, we're super ecstatic just about that. On top of everybody, the winners going home with cash in their pocket. So it's going to be, and even though the kids
or maybe cash in their pocket.
Well,
we have the casinos right next to it.
Oh, that's true. They may spend the cash in the casino.
Just saying, don't pay attention to Jamie Cooley if you win.
Right. Don't share a ride with Jamie Cooley
over there. The guy on the top left, apparently.
Jamie's you're a poker player, right? Poker, yeah.
I'm not a gambler. All right, Ryan
But
Ryan,
I did win when you're
y'all gamblers. Do you gamble? Other than on 9?
Not a lot, but true story. Last time we were at the Shed, Jamie was like, "Hey, we want to take y'all out to dinner," and then right after dinner, he's like, "Hey, y'all want to go to the casino?"
I had no idea.
There we go.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That's fresh out of the machine.
Gorgeous.
Before she's even dusted off, and oh my goodness,
that's awesome.
Y'all.
Well, for us older folk, that almost had a little vibe of the MTV Awards there with the astronauts holding the flag like that.
Yes. Yeah.
Look at this guy, Mr. Christopher Lytle from
the man, the myth, the legend. He's on.
And he's Chris Lytle. He is the current overnight hog champion
Yes.
for Hogs for the Cause and the Carnivore Carnival team this year at Hogs for the Cause. Boars Night Out had to cook the hog. And the way that we do that is, so it's Boars Night Out, 3 taxi guys, the Shed, and I'm missing some of the Aces Wild.
Yeah, Greg Carter.
So whoever does the best at Memphis in May has to cook the hog for Hogs for the Cause.
Wow.
And they kicked our ass last year at Memphis in May. And so they were on point, and they cooked the most epic whole hog. I've seen their technique develop over the last 20 years, but I saw this come together, and I got there the next morning, and I smelled just the smoke that was coming out of the top of the hog cooker, and I thought, and I had an epic hangover, and so it was like breakfast to me. Like, I took a whiff of this, and I was like, oh shit, we're about to win this thing. And they continue to marinate that hog and baste it, and but yeah, Lydell and Boars Night Out brought the Carnivore Carnival with Ricky Bobby to the Grand Championship, man. Yeah. Ricky Bobby, we lost Ricky Bobby last year.
Cheers.
And here. But he pushed that team to perfection, and we
had so many calls. I mean, it was, you get one call ancillary, another call in the main, and then it starts building to where your team, and y'all know how this feels, to where your team starts going, oh, okay, these calls are good, but they're starting to tell us, don't go far from the stage. And that's when you're like, okay, they're not going to tell you what you got. They're just saying you're going to get another call at some point. Don't go too far. And when you hear that, don't go too far, all of us were just, we're tensing up. And we, again, like Brad said, lost to Ricky Bobby, which just, it was a very hard, but it's meaning sentimental. But everybody was there to win it for Ricky Bobby, all of us, because we all, all of our, like Brad said, all of our teams come together for Hogs for the Cause to raise money for pediatric brain cancer. Is our main goal, and Ricky Bobby was huge on that. He was really, like we always said, he's the ringleader. He was the one that was driving us and saying, make sure you raise money, make sure we do this, make sure we get it done. And we did it. I say we, meaning Craig Carter and, the Boars Night Out team, Lydell and Eric and Alan and Candace and the, of course, three taxi guys team.
Showed up.
The whole family was there.
If you look on,
so special.
Look on some of the Boars Night Out posts, when we pulled into the parking lot there at Hogs for the Cause, there was, we parked, and there a bald eagle flew over the park, right? And we're like, oh, it flew right over our site.
Eric said,
and he said,
we're gonna win.
We are gonna win.
That was on Thursday while we were setting up. Yeah.
And that's the cool thing about barbecue, and why we're so passionate about it, is everybody has a story about somebody that used to cook, or a party that you went to, or a restaurant that you went to, or an uncle you had that, or, that has a great story about barbecue. And what brings you back to it is the family, and it's awesome to have this family not only on this podcast that nobody watches, but
Ryan's sleeping.
No, we're
I got
because you say it.
Yeah, Ryan, you're the one.
No, it is. We call it all the time, Ryan. That's our catchphrase, the greatest show that nobody watches. But Brad and Brooke, I got a question for you. The first time you guys were on, I brought up a story because I was doing research on the stuff, and I told you I saw the thing where someone was walking around with Mike Mills and they were talking about the new young bucks that are coming into barbecue. And lo and behold, it was Brad Orrison, and they were talking to him. And how does it feel now to kind of be, you're the Mike, obviously you're not Mike Mills. No one's going to be Mike Mills because he's a great man. But how do you feel to be now having moved up to that? I mean, you're now you've won Memphis in May a couple times. You're very successful. You and Brooke have a great business. How do you feel to be the one that's passing barbecue on to the next generation? You guys do that. You do a great
living legends.
Yeah.
Well, so cool story about Mike Mills. So our first true barbecue competition that we went to with everybody there was at 17th Street Barbecue with Mike Mills. And we showed up and we cooked. My dad was there, my grandpa, Brooke, my mom, my grandma, everybody was there. It was like a family reunion. Like, we showed up there to try to win this thing.
I think I see a dog.
And oh yeah, Jamie Cooley got his dog out.
Another special guest. How many guests can this show have?
You don't know. Now we've gone to the
dog
dog.
is steadily whining in the background. It's 16 years old, can't hear a fart in a jug, and it just whines and whimpers. And I just don't want to beat it in front of y'all.
No. Finish your story, Mr. Brad.
Put it back on you, Jamie. So, thank you. So, we're there, and we cooked the prettiest hog that we had ever cooked, ever. Because it was only the second hog we had cooked, and it was beautiful, golden, as just pretty as you can see it. Mike Mills came to our site, and he said, "That's the prettiest hog that I've ever seen." I said, "Thank you."
Wow.
Thank you.
And you cried.
And so, like, I'm thinking, like,
Out
oh
here,
my
tears.
God, the man, the legend, Apple City Barbecue. So. And he said, "That's the prettiest hog I've ever seen." And it was beautiful. And he said it. And if you get it to taste worth a damn, you'll win Memphis in May. No, I'm telling you, he looked me dead in the face and said, "That's the prettiest hog I've ever seen.
Yep.
If you can get it to taste worth a damn, you'll win Memphis in May."
And you did it.
So
And it's advice like that. It's advice like that.
This rocks on like a decade later, and the 2015 hits at Memphis MA. 20,
Well, our first place hog was 13.
right?
Then we won it grand 15, 18, and
So
24.
15, we win the whole fucking thing, right? And you know who stuck around the whole time? After all the stage, all the antics were there and everything, the crowd had left. Mike Mills was waiting over there by the little stairs to the stage to give me a thumbs up.
That's
You do
me.
it.
That's really, like, you're never going to be as good as Mike Mills. But when you got somebody that believes in you, that's what it's all about. So that's what we're all doing here. We all got a bunch of trophies. But it really, like, he stood there, he gave us the thumbs up. He walked on, and many, many years, he always answered the phone, had breakfast with the man a bunch of times.
You're making me cry. Woo!
Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That would be a cool. I mean, I would be the same way. That would be. I mean, just because of the fact that he said that all those years ago, and then he remembered that he said that, and he stuck around to congratulate and say, "I told you so."
Yeah.
That's cool.
He believed in us.
Yeah.
He believed in us.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I do have to go ahead. Go ahead, Bobby.
I have a real quick, funny kids' cute story. that this story reminded me of. Real quick. I think it was like, I don't know, had to be 15 years ago or so. Myron Mixon came up to Pennsylvania to cook a contest in Amish country. And my daughter was 8 years old. Her two friends were cooking Kids Q. And Myron was cooking about 20 yards from her. And she's like, you know, Dad, that's Myron. I see him on Pitmasters, blah, blah, blah. Can you have him come over here? And I said, yeah. And so I said, Myron, can you come over and give the girls just a little pep talk or whatever? They saw you on TV. He's like, yeah, no problem. He walks over, cracks a Coca-Cola, and he said, hey, girls, how's it going? And they're like, good, good. And they're all like starstruck. And I said, Myron, do you have any advice for them? And he goes, girls, nobody remembers second place. And then lost away. These girls are 8 years old. Well, guess what? They won grand champion that day.
Nice.
Nice.
So it worked out.
Nice. Love it.
Yeah.
And thank goodness they did.
No kidding. No kidding. Because they would have been all over my ass.
They would have been like, what about him? Oh, yeah, I love it. He's always kept it straight.
Yeah. Exactly.
Anytime we get together, Brad and I, we love to give each other a hard time. As you know, y'all do the same thing.
Of course.
We always brag on each other. I threatened to steal the Peachwood and watch the Hog and, you know, all the things. But, yeah, it's good stuff.
So we got to spread the word about the Rib Rumble next weekend at the Shed, Ocean Springs, Mississippi.
Spaceman knives.
Right on the coast. And spare ribs, baby backs.
Wings.
The kids' entry is free. We're looking for 100 kids. It's hot dogs. Anything hot dog. You name it, you can do it. Got to put in a little to-go box. That's the only rule. It's got to fit in the box.
Yep.
Send it.
So it can't be like a Craig Carter hot dog with like a hot dog with like 3 pound, like
Not on this one.
worth of toppings.
Not on this one. And you're gonna Bobby T will be there. Meet and greet with Bobby T. Get to meet the master of Q, the current badass of barbecue, and I'll be there. I'll be there hosting Bobby T. Hosting Bobby T.
I'll be there posting you guys.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Jamie Cooley will be there. Ryan and Kim will be there from Space.
All right, can I ask a quick question? I don't know how long we have left.
No, you can go as long as we go.
What is the best toppings you ever had on a hot dog? What would be your best hot dog ever if you were a judge?
Oh, if you were a judge?
Ooh, I'd say the dirty water that comes out of that hot dog, out of the hot dog cart. They're like, no, and it's right on the bun.
So you like a soggy bun.
Yeah. So I'm a cheese guy. Like I love the cheese. Cheesy, freaking delicious.
But with the Kids Q, it's creative. So it doesn't have to be a fully assembled hot dog. It could be hot dog burn ends. It could be anything with the hot dog.
There you go. That makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Can you turn in like hot dogs and beans? Is it in a cup?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wide open. It doesn't have to be in a box.
Hot dog has to be the star of the show.
Yep.
Okay. I like that. I like that you're spreading that out like that. I love that.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you could turn in a chili cheese dog, or you could do burn ends with a mango salsa, or you could do, Franks and beans with your hot dogs. As long as just like any protein, as long as it's the star of the show.
All right, I might enter the hot dog contest. That's a great
no, Bobby,
no.
So Brian sort of got us on mute over here, but our friend Brian from 5280 Barbecue, he makes this awesome spicy pickled pineapple, and we're thinking that chopped up on a hot dog might just be the winning ticket there. So yeah, 5280 Barbecue, he's got a great recipe for it posted on his Instagram there. It's
I have a really great creative idea.
Well, I think that might be Brad. That might be the new ancillary for the Shed Showdown. Would be I'd like to see what all the adults cook for their hot dog and see.
I have a
cook.
really creative idea, but I don't want to give it away right now because it's like my secret.
Do it. Do it.
Hey,
Nobody watches the show anyway.
Nobody watches the show
Nobody
anyway.
watches.
There's
All right.
two.
Here
It's
we
just
go.
us.
What if you take 12 hot dogs, skewer them together, shape them into a rack of ribs, and cook those hot dogs like a rack of ribs, so it looks like a rack of ribs. But
Rib dogs.
it's got
Rib dog.
Be a
As
big
long as
turning
they-
box.
Hey, I mean, do you put it on a McRib sandwich? You know what I mean?
Who knows?
One of the most famous sandwiches in the world.
Exactly.
Yep. Yeah. So that's how cool that category is, like for the kids. So let's drum it up.
Yeah.
And there's some really cool trophies. I know the medal trophies that we have coming in are badass, and
Yes.
that's first through third. And we also have
No,
some
first
really
through 10.
no on the kids kit.
Oh,
On the
fifth.
first through fifth.
A big fifth on the
And
kids' kit.
all the way through 10th.
the
Marcio from Hog Addiction has got some badass marble trophies that are so we're going to go all the way through 10th place with the kids also.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a really nice sauce and rub bundle together for these kids
Yes.
for the grand champion or whatever.
We're
you wanna
gonna-
call it.
We're going to make sure that at least the top 10 kids walk away with something as well. So we're gonna make sure of that. We don't know exactly what it's going to look like
I'll
yet,
bring
but we're going to have
plenty
something.
We also want the last place kid to get something.
Yeah,
Oh, I like that.
Cook it.
The DA.
Yeah.
we got something.
Absolutely. We always have participation. I don't like to call it participation prizes
You
because,
did that.
but I did. But we
You
all,
said it.
I know.
Yeah.
But we always like to gift all of the children that compete something to make
Remember.
them feel good for what they've done, right? So they have
Yeah,
the
of
same
course.
adrenaline and the same. They go through the same emotions we go through as adults, but also probably a little bit more inferior because they're not quite as used to being over a grill and timing and execution and temperatures and all that. So we always try to have something. So Ryan and Kim, anything you want to bring, we're going to have some gift baskets for them. Last year we did cool tambourines for all the kids that said you rocked it at the Rib Rumble, and they all got tambourines, and that was super fun for them to run around with. But yes, absolutely, anybody that wants to throw something in the pack, and then Bobby T, if you want to, we've got, so with the kids queue for the Rib Rumble, we separated the ages
Yeah.
so that your younger ones aren't against the 13 and 14-year-olds that just feel
Yep.
so much older and are so much
Right.
older. So if you do want to donate something for the first place, it two packs, right? For each
Two packs.
age, 2 packs. But
Sure.
that would be great. And I mean, anything that Ryan and Kim you want to throw in, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's have fun with it.
That's
We're
awesome.
going to do something. I think you said you have what, 30 to 50 kids signed up?
We don't know how many we have. I don't know how many.
Generally, that's what.
Yeah, I don't know how many we have signed up currently. We'll have to. Jody will
I-
know that.
We never know.
It might be the bourbon, but we're going to make sure every kid gets something. We don't know what
Yes.
yet. But we're going to make sure every kid gets
Bourbon?
something.
You're gonna make sure all the kids get bourbon.
Yes.
No, no, the bourbon's for me.
That's for the dads and the moms.
Bobby T,
Right.
you're gonna bring some of your seasonings and sauces for the kids to use during the kids too. So that'll be cool. And we'll have grills set up for like literally all a kid has to do is show up. We got hot dogs, we got
Right.
buns. They can cook whatever they want. And
Absolutely.
Bobby T is gonna have some of the goods. Apparently the secret weapons.
Yes. And then Jamie, I know you got an arsenal under your sleeve of seasonings. If you want to bring some to throw in the hat,
Oh,
we're gonna do
I
a
got
community table for the kiddos to to use whatever seasonings. Of course, we'll have the Shed seasonings and sauces, but it's
Sure.
open. It's creative. They can, and again, they don't have to cook in the specific area by the stage. They can cook in their, parents' area, which, some, which I totally understand. Children are more comfortable cooking in their parents' camper.
No microwaves. No microwaves.
What's that?
No microwaves.
No microwaves.
All right.
Sorry, Steve, you're out.
No, I wouldn't microwave a hot dog. Come
No
on, Ryan.
microwaves. That's a rule. I'm making that rule right now.
All right, Bobby T.
No microwaves.
Y'all come out and meet Bobby T next weekend, and we're gonna have some shirts made. No microwaves.
No microwaves.
Oh, so I have a real
Microwaves.
interesting. Do you guys know what a wild child is at a barbecue contest?
No, tell me.
Been one
All
a few
right, so
times.
I think this started in the Northeast where I am.
Okay.
And I guess it started with like people who couldn't get a trophy. So 11th place in the categories. You can do this for the rib competition. All the teams chip in like $10. And whoever gets 11th place in ribs wins all the money.
We do, RCOA does 20 and calls it a hot pot.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey, while we're talking about kids, come here, Asa.
Yeah.
Come here, Asa.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw my amazing nephew, one of Brad's 5 children, under the bus here,
What's up?
because
My boy.
he just walked behind the camera and show him what you showed your dad. It says,
Okay.
the light. It says,
Yeah.
"You suck. What time is this over?"
I like
Well,
him.
just
So
so he
no
knows,
matter how many world championships you've won, you're still.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love
My boy.
well,
Asa
up until Randy Pauly was on, your dad and your aunt held the record for like 1 hour and 40 some minutes on the show. Then it was broken by Randy Pauly with 2 hours. So I mean, it can go on forever. It's never ending. It's a show nobody watches, so nobody tells us to get off the air.
Exactly. So we just talk. So Asa competes, and Asa's a really, really good cook. All of Brad's boys are good cooks, and Asa competes in competitions. What do you think about the Rib Rumble next weekend? Are you going to compete? Or
I can turn it. Should I turn this? Am I the only one? What's that?
It's on the kids thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the hot dog and then I'm help Turner with the ribs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. You got a hot dog idea? You want to? Nobody watches.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I said, what's the hot dog recipe? I
Well,
want to hear what the.
I don't know yet. I'm just gonna copy one of my brothers.
Yeah, I would go red onion, spicy mustard, and relish, and cook that hot dog hard and fast.
I say a little bit of cheese with GMA's beans on top of that bad boy, and there's a winner right there.
Okay.
Chopped onions.
Jamie, you got an
Chopped
idea
onions.
for Asa?
I'm sorry?
Do you have an idea for Asa for the hot
Oh,
dog?
a lucky
You're still
dog
on
from
a
New
podcast.
Orleans.
A lucky dog.
Lucky dog from New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Danny Water Dog. Yeah.
Okay. So Ryan and Kim, do you have an idea for Asa for the hot dog entry?
They
Yeah,
already-
I
We'll
think
bring some spicy. We'll bring some spicy pineapple for you.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh, yeah, that's
I
right.
didn't hear that part. Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
you can do like a Hawaiian slaw dog or something like that. Be really
I
good
got
stuff.
you a jar, bud.
Hey,
But
Bobby
wait!
T.
The Master of Q has his hand up. We got to see what the Master of Q has to say.
I have a question. I don't want to interrupt
Oh well, question. Never mind. I thought he had a good suggestion for you. I'm
because
sorry.
nobody's interrupting anybody on this show.
Doesn't happen.
Well,
at all.
anyways,
I have a question.
Wait! Ryan has to do some more sponsors or something. Hold on.
All right, go ahead. So I've cooked all over the world, and I've never cooked in Mississippi. So my question is, the judges are going to be mostly from Mississippi, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Mostly.
So what is the flavor profile from a judge who's eating a hot dog in Mississippi, because I'm in Philly. Philly's way different. So if you're coming in, if you're traveling to come to this contest and your kids are cooking hot dogs, should they know something that, we don't normally know? Are we putting crawfish on the hot dog? What's going on here?
So
I'm
I'll
calling.
I'll start. So Southeast in general, we like sweet.
Okay.
So that's just a general, and that's, I think, barbecue in general, right? We like sweet.
Sure.
With the rib rumble, the judges don't have to be certified. So we'll have the mayors of multiple cities. We'll have our news anchors, and then also certified judges that just want to come have fun, get fed at the shed, and judge. But they don't have to be certified. So the palates of the judges for the rib rumble are it's a variety compared to like a KCBS and SCA and other ones that are sanctioned, or not sanctioned, but
there's a lot of people traveling.
And it's like a trending, like, are we trending on spicy or sweet and then a little heat? Are we trending on a little tang? Or I think with the rib rumble, it's such a variety.
So Bobby T, if I'm going to a different state, okay, and I'm gonna figure out what kind of hot dog I'm gonna make in that state. Do y'all have Sonics?
Yeah, one or two, not many.
Sonic drive-ins. You have.
That's a chili cheese dog.
No, listen, the notorious hot dog place in the area.
Yeah.
The we're around New Orleans, so we have Lucky Dogs, which is the hot dog cart, and that scenario. So
what's a Lucky Dog? What's a Lucky Dog?
Same thing. That
like New York.
It's a hot dog cart. It's a dirty water dog. Boom, steam bun. It's the onions. It's the relish. It's the cheese.
So what's it in New York? Like a soubrette? Is that the
Sabretta?
Yeah, I mean, they have those. They have Yakos.
It's not like a grape.
There's a couple of different dogs, right?
So we generally, if I'm going to go to an area, I'm going to go to the number one place that has hot dogs. I'm going to eat there, and then I'm going to try to recreate that for my entry. If I'm in Philly, I got to get a Philly cheesesteak. It's got to have the right cheese. It's got to have, the right bun.
Right. They'll be putting cheddar on your cheesesteak. or bell peppers. If you put bell peppers on a cheesesteak, I'll personally knock you out.
It's not a cheesesteak. So you can put whatever you want.
A Philly cheese hot dog? I'm just saying.
It's a great idea. It's a great idea.
Actually,
you can chop that hot dog up.
Oh yeah.
They actually
make a cheesesteak out of it, and it's going to be delicious. There's a guy here who does he's a Polish guy. He does a kielbasa cheesesteak. It's outrageous.
That sounds good. We do actually have somebody watching on Instagram, Okie Folks Barbecue. He did say it must be like when you're asking a question about the hot dog. He said, just like barbecue, good hot dogs travel. So you just got to make a good hot dog. That's it.
Very
plain
smart.
and simple.
Yep. Very smart.
Good food is good food no matter where it's at.
That's true. Yep.
All right, Ryan. What do you think? What do you think, guys? I mean, we're at an hour and 38. Well, let's break their record. We got like 3 or 4 minutes.
I was going to say, what was that record that we had?
Well, you were like an hour and 40 some. Randy Pauly, obviously a man of very little words. He went like 2 hours and some minutes.
We're not gonna make it.
I don't think we'll make that. But yeah.
Wait, can I ask you where you're all from? Like, I know. I don't know.
Where the Shed's from.
Yeah, I know.
We know where the Shed's from. Ryan and I are from the suburbs of Chicago, so we're.
I thought I heard a little Chicago in there.
It's probably more Ryan. It's the white T-shirt, Ryan, that gives it away.
Yeah, Kim and I currently live in North Dakota, but we've kind kind of lived all over. She started life in Texas. I started life in Idaho, and we've lived in, I think, 6 different states now. So we've kind of been all over.
Where were you at in Idaho?
I grew up in Ingham, Idaho, just south of Pocatello.
Okay.
How are you going to handle the heat of Mississippi?
What was that?
What?
How are you going to handle the heat of Mississippi?
Oh,
Well, she grew up in Texas.
I'm born and raised in Texas.
So she just gets like a palm frond and she just fans me the entire time. It works out
Actually,
great.
here's the deal. It's been 100 degrees here in North Dakota with 70% to 85% humidity. So I think we're going to be okay.
Yeah, we've been practicing. We're good.
You're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're at well, we got like 30 seconds, and then we'll be at an hour and 41. I think Brad's kid stole him, and so we should probably let everybody go to bed.
Can I say I love you all? Thank you for inviting me to the show. I cannot wait to see whoever's coming to the shed. I'm going to hug every one of you. I cannot wait to be there.
I do have to say a highlight. My biggest highlight from the Shed Showdown this year was I got to meet Mama Shed in person. It was probably one of my favorite things.
Special.
And I think I showed Brad that, and then Ryan knows the story, but I brought something to donate to the shed and put in there. And I was going to put it outside, and I was telling Mama Shed about it. And I said, I brought this down. I've been wanting to put something at the shed, and it's been in my house forever. I want to put it in. And I said, Brad said I can put it wherever I want. I'm going to put it outside. And I showed her a picture of what it was, and she goes, oh, no, just put it inside wherever you want. And I said, oh, okay. I said, Brad's not going to be mad. She said, don't worry about it. Just put it wherever you want. So, one of the highlights was
Mama rules.
I've seen her on the show a bunch of times, but I never got to see her in person. So that was
Mama rules.
Brooke, have I told you that I met your aunts in the bathroom?
Oh yeah.
There were two aunties. We were coming. It's the kind of hidden bathroom that nobody knows about, where there's one toilet. Yeah. Anyway, and I was going out, and they were coming in. And they want to know who I was. They want to know what I was doing there. Was I having a good time? And I was like, yeah. Anyway, they were the cutest girls I've ever seen.
Oh, love it. Love it. I wonder who
I don't know.
Yeah.
My personal highlight when we were at the Shed Showdown was meeting Steve, actually. Oh, wait. No, he thought I was just one of those Pakistani knife dealers.
I saw a knife. Dude, I'm telling you. And I told the story on the show way back, but it was, I saw Spaceman Knives, and I'm like, oh my God, it's a knife salesman. And I don't know. I don't know if anybody else, you guys all do social media stuff. I must get in the group, when I run in the group for a different part of this whole thing, I mean, you're like constantly banning like knife people. And then like, once they get in, it's like they spread like a disease, and it's like, they keep inviting like all these like people to the group. And then all of a sudden it's like you delete one, and then another one shows up, and then another one shows up. It takes you like 6 months just to get them all out. And I was telling Ryan, I get them all the time. They keep going to Thursday Night Barbecue Chat and say, hey, you want to buy knives to sell? It's like, dude, I'm a podcast. Are you even looking at my page? I don't sell anything. I was like, why do you keep giving? So I feel bad. But,
remind me to send Steve a message tonight asking if he wants to buy a knife.
Yes. We're going to email you and be like, don't forget to send Steve that message.
Don't forget to bombard Thursday Night Barbecue Chat with,
do you
want to buy some Damascus knives? I don't even know if Damascus makes good knives.
It might be the most action we get tonight, Steve.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
It might be.
I mean, this is the podcast that nobody. What'd you say? What's the
greatest podcast nobody watches?
The greatest show that nobody watches.
Greatest show that nobody watches.
I'm going to tell you, I promoted you tonight. I promoted you, so hopefully that gets you a couple more viewers.
Well, I got to get you on for your own show since you're the big kahuna. I got to get you on for. You were almost on it because Tung reached out to you to take his place, and then you happened to have something that day.
Well, yeah, he reached out to me and said, "Can you do this in 3 hours?" And I'm like, "No, I can't."
Yeah, so he passed me along.
I
so
would
you and I
love to,
talked,
but I can't do it. Like, you got to give me a little more time.
Yeah,
call me. Let's get it done.
Yeah, we'll reschedule. I'll reach out to you.
But I'm not doing a 2-hour show. We're going to do 45 minutes.
I think
All right, so you want to see
Brad
Bobby
Brooks in Crash Barbecue Show
for more than 2 hours? You gotta come to the river.
I'm on the East Coast, bro. I'm on.
Oh
the East Coast.
shit!
I forgot. You guys are you're an hour ahead. Yeah.
I've got 15 briskets on and 10 pork butts right now. I got to be up at 5 and check them.
Oh, so you're good for like 4 or 5 more hours.
Oh, we can keep talking for a while then.
Time.
Pour another drink, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Wait.
Wow, what are you drinking?
There you go. Cheers.
Wow, this is a
Blue Note. Heath actually recommended this.
Yep.
Ryan, do you got your Ryan, you got your handle of Tito's there?
Delicious.
That's what you're usually hanging around over there.
I lost you. Son.
We lost Ryan. Yeah.
Oh, he's actually going to get.
Why is this happening?
What do you got there, Ryan? What do you got today? Oh, Bobby T's gone now. We're losing people.
Oh, the Widow Jane.
Yeah.
What do you got, Ryan? Did you go get something, or you don't have nothing?
I mean, there's a couple bottles over there, but nothing special.
He said nothing special.
Bring Bobby T back in. Bring Bobby T back in for the end. All right, everybody. Let's wrap this up. I don't want Brad's kids to flatten my tires next time I'm down at the shed.
I know, right?
I'm back.
They'll hunt me down. I'm pretty obvious with my. Ryan, remember when you had the beard?
What?
Yeah.
Remember when you had your beard? Miss it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. You can't
Check
hear
1,
us.
2.
Check.
I will say this: I didn't want to chime in and talk over everybody else or interrupt anybody.
I would never interrupt anybody.
No, there's all this talk about hot dogs and stuff.
I see there.
We just did a Hawaiian style hot dog with a pineapple salsa with candied Spam.
I love Spam.
Oh.
Brad, Brooke, I'm going to tell you, you got to get it on. He went, and when we were in Ocean Springs, and I tell you, I'm a Spamaholic. I love Spam. And there's a place, it's called the Garage or something, Mike's Garage, something Garage in Ocean Springs.
Yeah.
They had Spam fries. It's served in the Spam can, and dude, I hate to tell you, it was like the best thing. And they have a fried bologna sandwich.
Yes. So
you can rent a golf cart and drive around downtown Ocean Springs.
I did. We saw that. Yeah, Trisha and I spent a lot of we did see that. That might be a next year's.
I have a great question.
Yeah.
If you carve Spam into hot dogs, is that considered a hot dog?
The Spam dog.
Yeah.
Amen.
If you carve them into hot dogs.
I don't know, but is it? It's
not a hot dog.
It's a hot dog. I mean, it's all ground.
How would you know? It looks like a
How
hot
would
dog.
you know?
I would agree more with your 12 hot dogs in a rib rack of being a
But
hot
if
dog.
I carved Spam into a mini hot dog.
Why does Spam not make a hot dog?
Right, exactly. The Spam
Great
dog.
question.
Spam
I
dog.
think if Spam is watching, they should pay Brad royalties for that idea right there.
The Spam
total
dog.
sense.
I think
You
that should
put
be
in
on
like
the
a
menu.
metal cigar holder, and you got to tear the cigar holder open.
Slide it out.
If you can smoke Spam, then you can actually make a Spam a hot dog.
If you can smoke Spam. Yeah, but
And who hasn't smoked Spam?
Yeah.
We have.
I like that.
It was okay.
I love Spam.
Hard to
I
keep
can't eat
away.
a lot of it, but I do love Spam.
So I got a question.
Yeah.
What do you cook your briskets and your butts on? You got your big old offset. What do we have going on here, Bobby T? Tell us.
Yeah.
Wait, all right, I'm sorry. Please ask the question again. I thought you were talking to somebody else.
No, I'm
Put them in the oven.
talking to you, my friend. You said you had 15-ish butts on, some briskets on. What are we cooking them on? Is your camera camera portable? Can we see what's going on? Is that too much to ask? Too much to ask. Got it.
It's at the Old Hickory, and it's a little.
Oh,
bit
you got
far,
one.
It's a little bit far of a walk from here.
Got it.
But they're on the Old Hickory, and I do a Smoking Brothers big old vertical coming to do some portable stuff because I do a lot of classes and stuff like that, so I need something portable.
Yeah.
But I go through smokers like buy and sell and all this stuff. But yeah, they're all in the Old Hickory tonight, and it would probably take me 20 minutes to get over there. And
No, don't do that. Don't do that. We use Old Hickory at the shed as well. We started out with J&Rs. Actually, one of Mike Mills' old J&Rs. Actually, really the first. It's funny. The first smoker that we started with at the shed. Again, we opened on a shoestring budget without the shoestring. Was an old Alto Sham warmer hot box that Brad and my dad converted into a smoker because we couldn't afford a smoker, and that's what we started with. And then Mike and Amy had opened their 17th Street concept in the Beau Rivage Casino, which opened the same year we did, 2000 to 2001 in Biloxi. In the Beau Rivage Casino, and when it closed, Mike called Brad and was like, "Hey, there's a J&R smoker there. Call the Beau, see what you can figure out." But we're obviously they're not going to take it back, and so we ended up with that. So we went from
it wasn't Mike Mills that called me on that.
Well,
it was
I thought it was Mike.
a buddy of mine.
Okay.
A buddy of mine that he did all the restaurant work for the casino. So they would, they move the concept in, they move the concept out.
You're right.
So they were moving, the barbecue concept out, and he called me and said, "I got this smoker," and it came from, and I'm like, "What? Are you serious?" We had just gotten a catering order like 2 days before that for like 100 racks of ribs. We had no idea how we were going to serve the catering order. And it showed up. So, I mean, that's another legacy thing for Mike Mills. We hadn't met him at that point, and he somehow brought that, into fruition.
Well, I mean, J&R served well. We still have two.
Yeah, I mean,
and we used it for
but Old
years.
Hickory, Old Hickory all day.
Old Hickory is just the best. And David's the best with Old Hickory. I mean, they're just
Oh yeah, they're great. They're fantastic.
So Brad, I got a question to ask, and Brooke as well, when we were there in January, I had just found out I was diabetic, so I would take walks, and so we walked a lot of the shed property, and little be knowns, I had never known there is, like, believe it or not, I can't even, it's amazing. There is backup junk at the shed. So we walked around and we came around and we walked past all the parking area, and Trisha's like, well, let's just keep going. Let's see what's down this path. And lo and behold, you have never seen so many street signs and toilets and lighting fixtures and cars. And I'm just like, it's like a whole nother shed way back from the shed. How much stuff do you have back there? I mean, it's like, it was amazing, all this stuff.
There's multiple properties. So what you see at the shed, when you go back there a little bit more and you go back there on the dirt road and you see some of that stuff I got over there.
Yeah.
I got another 300 acres worth of that stuff just 1 mile up the road, dog. So,
private poopers, man. For private poopers.
Yeah. Well, we stopped gathering up the poopers. We did.
There's a lot of toilets. There was a lot of toilets.
There was. Well, it's the commercial toilets. We don't carry the residential ones anymore. Only the commercial ones. That way, if you gotta go and you hit that button, you know what I mean? That's we'll keep one of those. Yeah, there it's.
Well, I mean, do you still sell that? I mean, do you still sell that stuff? When
you started that question.
Yeah, this is a weird question.
I started this I love it. I hit him in the side of his, because he is a hoarder, but not of trinkets, not little things. Thank goodness.
Big things.
A hoarder of big things. So even though the shed and the campground is on 30 acres. We collectively probably have, I don't know, 60 or so. And then he's got another 30 or so. And he's got all of his hoarding of big things, a sawmill. I mean, all the things.
Where's hey, you got the Mary Crackioli. Show them the next thing I got on my list.
Of all these things. And
so people keep calling me to donate these items. All right. I'm not just, not just collecting these things.
I like the
Well, look, Brooke actually, her friend.
I like the good stuff.
Mary Crackioli called from the Beau Rivage the other day. And we are about to have a new item. Item. Come on, Brooke. Let's go. Pressure's on.
Let's see if I have it here. But here's the deal: is that I all the years that I would get so irritated with Brad, and that's what the shed's built out of. Is I mean, the shed's infrastructure is the way it should be, but then we have this facade of Brad's, old chandeliers, rusted corrugated tin, et cetera, et cetera. But
I'm telling you, this is good.
I do love the good stuff.
We are adding to the collection as we speak.
Here's the
this
newest.
week,
this is the good thing, though. Here's the newest.
We're picking up an 8-foot-tall Shrek. And,
what?
And this donkey's like 4.5 foot tall, and an 8 foot Shrek. And
where are you going to put that?
I love that.
I'm not sure.
It has to go inside, probably on the inside stage. So we have multiple stages. It'll probably go on the inside stage.
You need an onion. Those are like onions.
But Steve, when you went to the back property, we call it the back 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, back 40, whatever you want to call it.
I call it the 420 Club.
Get it?
I don't think I'm going to fully
I don't get it. What?
You're not going to fully understand until you get on site.
Are you getting that from life-size prop shops?
Yeah.
But yeah, so in the back part is where I just it's a lot, and it's great because as soon as we need something, Brad will say, "I have it," and it'll be the most random, super hard to find part for the excavator or the tractor or the bobcat or one of the other pieces of equipment that we have.
Something to build a smoker out.
And he will say, I've got
Bobby
it.
T. Bobby T, what you got?
I want to say something that this reminds me so much of my childhood because I'll just consider you Mississippi farmers, right? I grew up in Pennsylvania, all right, and in the backwoods of Pennsylvania, and my wife's grandfather, my hunting partners, all the people I grew up with have 150 acres, and they all have this area on their land that has all this stuff. But it's fun stuff. It might be old stuff, but it might be old cars. It's stuff that you just want to keep because someday you may want to use it.
Yeah.
But to the outside person driving by in a 4-wheeler, it's like, holy shit, look at all this cool shit. Look at all this stuff.
Well,
and
I agree
totally
with you.
Get it.
I get it too because I think it's a guy thing.
All over America.
I think it's a guy thing because I don't think Trisha was as excited about seeing all of that as I was because it was look at that. It was like, whoa, look at that. He's got one of those. I mean, it was like full size street lamps. I'm like,
love it.
That's the coolest freaking thing. Why are these not out? And I'm like,
they're still there. Yeah.
I'm like, where do you think he's going to put these? I see him lining the Cozy Rosie with these, hanging Christmas lights between them at Christmas time.
Yeah, you know what? That takes a lot of work.
Giving their ideas.
I'm like, how come we haven't done that? I forgot about those. Those are from the pier in Biloxi. Yeah. I mean, they're massive lights.
I love this. This is, now you're bringing me home. All
right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, because Ryan's going to cry in a second. I can see it already. He's getting mad that Steve's talking so long. But we are.
Thanks, Terry. Harry
love
said
how
he
you
made
say
2
R.
hours.
Yeah, we are. We are literally,
You're the
we are
fucking
30
pirate.
seconds away from 2 hours. But then we got to stay like an extra minute, Ryan, because we got to get to 2 hours and 1 minute.
Oh my goodness.
And then then Randy Pauly then goes to second.
So
Which
the
I'm
we-
sure you would have.
Oh, we got 1 minute.
Yeah.
I thought you
Well,
said
we
Randy
got it. We
Pauly-
haven't gotten the 2 hours yet. See, you guys, Brad said we're never gonna make it. And here we are all times. Oh,
Right.
Uncle Bob is on. Uncle Bob says hello.
Who's this guy?
Probably a good time to remind people about the Rib Rumble coming up this next weekend at the Shed.
Yes.
Nobody's rewatching 2 hours.
Bring
Let's
us
do it.
home, Ryan and Ken. Bring us home next weekend.
All right, go ahead.
Next
Do it. You're the
weekend,
sponsors. Do it
August
up.
7th and 8th. Come to the Rib Rumble at the Shed. Title sponsor, Spaceman Knives. Bobby T, the master of Q himself, will be there. Ryan will not.
I mean, since he's called it out so many times, I might as well go and mute him again. I feel bad for having to mute you guys, but it was just whatever.
It happens, technical difficulties and all that. We completely understand, but no, we appreciate being allowed to be on the show. Super excited to be sponsors of the 2026 Rib Rumble at the Shed. We can't wait to get back down there this year and just have a good time with everybody. So we will see you there. Gonna find the best ribs in the galaxy.
Ooh, I like that.
There it is.
Hey, look at there's Ryan's kid wanting to know. Like, I think Ryan's kid just said you suck.
Dude, that's awesome.
Did you?
I like the glasses.
Hey,
He's
Ryan,
way cooler than you.
tell your dad to go to the Rib Rumble. Yeah.
He's way
Tell
cooler
your
than
dad
you.
go to the Rib Rumble.
I love it.
Dude, are you gonna cook?
The Rib
Hey,
Rumble.
Yeah,
Are
you
you
cooking
gonna
the hot
do a
dogs,
kids'
bro?
meal? Are you gonna go cook hot dogs?
Yeah.
See, he's not
Look
gonna
at
cook.
everybody's coming in. They're all going like, dude, are you guys ever getting off of this show?
Do they all have signs saying "You suck"?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That's got to be one of my favorites. I'm gonna blow that up and put it on the.
Yeah.
That might have to. You know what? I think Brad and Brooke just made the starting for the second time because I think that's going to be another one on the starting that says "You suck." What is
This is the culture match the Braves.
I think that's a perfect. I think we might start with that. I think we might move
It's
that.
pretty good. I mean, it's being a parent and a dad and a mom is a very humbling experience.
Yeah.
And it's just I mean, I stared at that kid holding that sign up for at least 3 minutes before we allowed him on the I was real.
Super quick. Brad, how many kids do you have?
5.
Oldest and youngest. What age?
Oldest 17, youngest 7.
Holy shit.
All of them
Brooke.
started school today.
What about you, Brooke?
I have 2. Oldest 9, Stella, and youngest 7, Finn.
Oh God, this is
Yes.
like 20 years ago for me.
And Brad, they're all boys.
Yeah.
I got the boy and the girl. Bobby
You got the boy and I got the boy and the girl too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my girl's 20, about to be 26. My boy's about to be 21. And who else has little ones running around?
We've got 5 kids, but oldest is 26, youngest is 13. But we have 3 and they're all boys, and we have 3 little grandsons.
God bless
Wow.
Oh,
God
5,
bless
4,
you.
and 3.
That's
I don't have
insane.
any grandchildren yet. Thank
I
goodness.
love it.
And those are all boys too. Just so we're clear.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I think Brad and Kiki, I feel like talking with Kiki, my sister-in-law, who is God sent of a mother,
Yeah.
and to mother this one here.
That one,
He has
yeah.
like 6 boys, right?
He, they try, boy, try for the girl, another boy, try for the girl, another
Jesus,
boy.
St. Time 6.
And-
We adopted twice and we got boys. I'm just saying.
All right, well, that's
You're
good.
meant to be boys. Meant to be boys.
That's great. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's
Ryan,
awesome.
how many you got? Ryan?
Ryan.
I got 2, 20 and 14.
Nice.
Yeah. I got two boys. They'll be 25 and 23. So
Wow.
Damn, you're old.
they're old, right? You're 3 days older than me, buddy.
Wow.
I know. I just like saying it once in a while.
I know.
Sounds good.
I'm just like I said. I'm happy that I'm not the oldest for once, because usually I am the.
You go, got Terry White says, "I've got kids as old as you guys."
Who said that?
That's Terry White House.
Oh, hey,
president.
Terry.
Love it.
We got. We actually got people. I don't know why they stayed around for 2 hours, but we got people on here for 2 hours. We got Eduardo said that's badass and boneyard. So he was talking about Brad's little playground in the back of the shed.
Yeah.
And then Fat Ox Bob Barbecue says is also watching the video, and he says, "Spaceman, what's up?"
Woo! Ty
Spaceman.
Ty Primore. We love that dude.
If you guys haven't met Ty, Ty is an experience all of his own. He needs to just come hang out at the shed because he would just become part of the shed at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Ty-
I'm thinking that at some point that the shed, I'm assuming, is going to have one of those LFCA official events.
That would be awesome.
I think we need to make it happen.
I'm a certified judge if you do it.
Let's do it. Live Fire Cooking Association. Al, if you're watching, let's make that happen at the shed. Let's go.
You know, Ty from Fat Ox actually makes the live fire tables. So he makes one. It's called an octagon.
So cool.
Octagon.
He's supposed to make us one, but he hasn't yet. So
Yeah, Ty.
Yeah, Ty, if you're watching, I want my octagon.
We all want it.
I'll take it. I'll take
Yeah,
the version. I just want the small one. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys and gals, we have officially, I think we've buried the record. We're at 2 hours and 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Brad and Brooke are back on top. Well, actually, no, it's a whole team effort now because we got Brad and Kim, we got Bobby T, and we got the Shed BBQ and Blues Joint with Brad and Brooke, and of course Ryan and Caden down there watching.
I gotta run.
These guys
a
ever
5K
stop
at 4
talking?
a.m.
I like Caden's.
Caden does have some free glasses.
Bobby T, you're the reason we're here. You are continuing the sport. You're the champion, and we're just helping promote the world of barbecue, man.
So
you know what? Just like all of us, I'm just a guy who cooks, who likes fire and meat, and you know that. And then we just happen to stumble upon some great times.
That's right.
All right, guys. We will all see you again next time. Hope to be down at the Shed in January. And if you ever haven't been to an event at the Shed or just been to the Shed, you really need to visit. Ryan, Caden would love to go. He's shaking his head no, but yes, he'd like to go.
Yeah, Caden's gonna be there. Caden, get the hot dog going, bro.
Yeah.
He could go to Kid Skew at the showdown, but
you have to
go.
yellow
Great
glasses.
experience.
Let's
It is a neat thing. But
Well, those are
thank
pink.
you, everybody. What, Ryan? Did you actually want to say something, Ryan? You've been quiet for the whole.
I said they're pink.
Oh, they're pink. Jesus.
Oh, I thought they were Mr. Potato Head.
No.
Well,
that's Ryan.
We should have
Make it
Caden
happen.
come down and compete in the barbecue
You can
competition.
win this thing. Let's
Come to
go.
the shed before Ryan does.
Oh, Caden, you should.
He's too cool for school.
Yeah.
We'll mostly make sure he's okay. I mean,
Make sure it didn't hurt him. Hey, I love y'all.
I love all
See you
of
guys. See everybody. Thanks for coming
Can't wait to
on.
hug you.
Thanks for setting the record. The marathon, great show. Right, Rib Rumble. All right, Ryan, take them out. Take them. They're waiting to.
Take it
There
out.
we go. See you guys. See you guys.
Bye.
I'm gonna leave Ryan and Kim up here last because I muted them. So
Oh, see ya.
bye everybody. We love you.
take care. I can't. Oh, there it is.
There you go. What in it? Why are we like that? Oh, look at that. There's Caden. All right, everybody. Another great show. Ryan, what a great show. That one is wonderful. That was a marathon new record-setting show.
Great.
Everybody's kids were coming and trying to figure out where their parents were because they were down and talking forever. Sometimes shows are like that. And that's the way it is. All right, everybody, we are going to cut out really quick because Ryan's got to go. He's crying like a baby because the show's going so long, and I know it. He's got to get his beauty sleep, and he needs it. Next week, so everybody knows, we will be, and it is confirmed, it'll be there. We are going to be with Jimmy L's Barbecue. We are going to be live from Main Street Sturgis up there with the big motorcycle rally. God only knows what's going to happen on that show. Be prepared. You just never know what you might see walking by or what might be happening. But it's going to be a great show with Jimmy L, and we'll see what happens in Sturgis. Ryan, it was
Take care, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.